And this all came from an aviator just writing and drawing it all himself.
Yes, he was a pilot, and he probably has long haul, so he found a way to spend the time that he had by writing, and he wrote an autobiographical novel about his own experience, and he also happened to have written a childhood book, which is probably pretty autobiographical as well, since there's a pilot crashing in the desert and having what he thinks could be hallucinations at the beginning, with the little prince coming from nowhere, asking him random questions. And he wrote it, probably for himself, and made the drawings himself. And unfortunately, he disappeared. His plane probably crashed down. And The Little Prince, as a book, got published with the original drawings that he did. So that's emulated in the board game with the graphic style that were in his drafts were actually used as an inspiration for the board game as well.
What's the thing with the different coloured sheep? Is that in the story?
So I can't remember the difference in colours, but I definitely remember different drawings of sheep. And the Little Prince only got a sheep he was happy with when the pilot actually almost quit, stopped drawing sheep altogether, and instead drew a box. And he drew little holes in the box and showed it to Little Prince, saying the sheep is inside.
Yeah, it's one way to get around not being able to draw sheep very well.
Exactly, and that's why you've got a tile that gives you victory points for sheep and a box.
Yes. So what's with the fox?
There is a whole side story about the Little Prince exploring another part of the earth and coming down to a place where he meets a fox. And the fox is not an animal that you can actually play with straight away. You have to become his friend first. And this is a story about if there is a wild animal, it would be just a wild animal among other wild animals, and it's nice to know that they exist, but you don't have any particular feelings toward them. But if you start actually befriending that specific animal and some people would say taming them, they will be very special as a friend to you. So the Little Prince befriends the fox, that one fox, who become a very special friend for him. And he learns that when you are actually befriending an animal, you become responsible for everything that happens.
What's the thing with the volcanoes?
The volcanoes are everywhere on this little planet, and you have to swipe them to make sure that they are very clean, because if they are not that clean, they could explode. Baobabs. Well, that's how we say it in French. I just figure out that because the spelling is the same in English.
So are baobabs alive? Do they move about?
They do. They're alive as they are plants and they grow. But the problem that they represent for the Little Prince is that his planet is very tiny. Baobabs are tiny as well, but they're growing. And if there are a lot of them, then their roots will stifle the planet and the planet will end up dying.
That's why you can't have too many of them in the game.
Exactly. And in the game, if you have 2 baobabs, that's fine. But if you have 3 of them, your whole planet risks dying, and it's represented with the flipping of the tiles in which the baobab used to be.
So what's the thing again with the rose?
The rose is actually a plant with which the Little Prince has conversations. This is the only plant that's actually talking on this planet. And she's really obnoxious because she knows how pretty she is. And she is definitely using Little Prince to she's basically asking for a lot of favors and trying to get him to take care of him and making him feel guilty if he doesn't do what she wants, etc. But she is the rose, so he kind of had to abide. But then there is this bit of a tragic story with the rose, because Little Prince travels, and during his travels he realizes that actually the rose is not unique, and there are many other roses, and at some point he even encounters a full field of roses, and suddenly his rose is a bit struggling with the idea of not being that unique and not being the prettiest, and just being just like any other roses. And the Little Prince actually has those kind words saying, it doesn't matter because you're my rose, you're the special one for me. Even if you don't look that special, you're just the one that I know, the one that I talk to, and so you're still pretty unique for me, to him.
Ah, yeah, you had the characters with the points. What on earth's up with the lampposts?
The Little Prince visits various planets, and every time there is one planet with one dude or one woman, and he has a dialogue with them, and then he goes to another planet, meets someone else, and has another dialogue with them, etc. And they each have some various comments about life and how they see life. And one of them is a guy who is obsessed with lighting lampposts. Like, his planet is full of lampposts, and his job is to light them up. And as soon as he has finished lighting up the last one, he has to go back, all the way back, and switch them off one after the other. And that's his whole life. And the Little Prince is very, very weirded out by all that.
I'm a little weirded out by that as well.
If you like King Domino, you will want to try this game, Little Prince, Make Me a Planet. This game is based on a book written by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, and if you enjoy the book, you will love this game. The game can take 2 to 5 players. Each player ends up with 12 planet tiles and 4 character tiles. In the game, the first player picks up a category of tiles, takes as many tiles from that category as there are players in the game, reveals those tiles, picks one tile for his or her own planet, and then passes on the remaining tiles to the player he or she chooses to be second player. The second player does the same thing with the remaining cards. Picks one, adds it onto their own planet, picks who gets to be third player, and then passes them on the remaining tiles. This continues until the last player is forced to take the last tile. But the last player gets to be first player in the following round. So as you can see, going last but one sucks. And that's it, that's the gameplay. Very simple, and yet it can become very mean. How do you choose the tiles? It will depend on the character tiles that you pick. You will end up with 4 character tiles, each giving you some objectives, that is, victory points for a certain set. So you might score from different types of animals, from numbers of plants, lampposts, sheep boxes, sunsets, etc. This is where the theme is very, very strong. All the scoring elements are derived from the book. For example, in the book, the rose is very valuable when she feels special, until she realizes that she is not unique. So having one rose on your planet may give you 14 victory points, but as soon as you start collecting them, their value will decrease. If you end up having 3 roses at the end of your game on your planet, they are worth nothing. Having vegetation on your planet is great. Having 2 trees is amazing, as they often have lots of animals under them. But with the roots growing on such a tiny planet, if you have 3 baobab trees, there won't be enough space for each tree to grow, and they will die. And the player will have to flip those trees face down and lose all the animals that were on it. But if you manage to get your hands on a character tile that gives you victory points at the end of the game per flipped tile, all is well. Just like in the book, you need to watch out for volcanoes. The player with the most volcano at the end of the game will lose 1 victory point per volcano. After all tiles have been placed, the player with the most victory points wins. The Little Prince is a quick, light family game, but even those who don't know the book will still like this game, as underneath the theme is a solid drafting game.
Hi, my name's Glenn.
And hi, my name is Agathe.
Okay, so who's first player?
Andrew, because he's always third otherwise.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. So move that the other way. I'll start with 4 of these,
Makes sense.
which are the scoring tiles. And assuming I'm going to get lots of the
Baobab trees.
baobab trees, I'm going to take that one.
Which gives you points per tiles that are flipped after the baobab trees come to 3.
And I'm hoping that by giving Glenn the next choice, he might look favourably on me later on.
Okay, so I see that I'm on the worst position.
Yeah. Third player, you've got the choice between like animals and animals.
Animals and
You
animals.
can
I
take the
am
species.
gonna take the hunter, and you can have the little prince.
Well, the two princesses.
Yeah.
Quite lucky. I think I still want to go for objectives and have some direction for the rest of the game. So 4 tiles. Do the over.
Except you took 5.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's
Cheater,
right.
cheater.
So this one I haven't seen, so it should be fine.
Oh yeah, actually.
We played 5 players yesterday, it's probably my excuse. So 2%, 1 per tile that doesn't have any volcano, 1 per rose. 14 victory points per roses and 3 per beige sheep. I think I'll go with the roses and see it.
So it plays out.
Yeah.
So everyone's trying to be nice to Glenn.
Oh, she was.
Glenn remembers.
For me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do fish.
And this is actually. I'm going to go for these.
Perfect then.
I don't know what people's got. Yeah, you wanted sheep.
And roses. Oh, at least.
I don't
one
care.
You don't care, do you? So I'm going to go for that one. And I'll keep going with the plan, which is looking after at least one person. If you keep one person happy, I'll be okay.
What do snakes do? Anything?
There's one of those gives you 4 points per snake if it's in. But there's going to be 4 or 5 missing.
I'll be nice and hit volcanoes so other people don't have to.
Ooh.
Oh, that's very good of you.
I think because I'm going for roses, it would be safe to avoid trees as much as I can.
Yes.
So I'll take the tree.
And you get to go first.
Great. I'm gonna go for these again.
Okay.
Have a better idea.
4 with 4.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so there's the rose that doesn't turn.
Yes.
And
there's another
there's a
rose.
rose that turns.
More dangerous one to
And
have.
this is, I need the
Elephant, yeah.
That makes
elephant.
sense.
And I am gonna give next choice to
Me.
Yeah.
And I'll remember it in future. Because I think I want to go for that. Even though I'll put that over there. Obviously.
I'll take the rose so she can't have it.
Yeah, so that's the way to play.
But I will get another objective because I really want to know what I'm doing. So I've got plenty of lampposts already, but it's not really good. Some scoring thing. I don't want to start collecting trees, so it's lampposts of snakes. I think I'm gonna try and go for snakes.
Yeah.
I wanted snakes.
Yeah, you want the next one.
Okay, I have already 2 trees. I have 1 tree. I could go for it, but people are gonna try and give me more trees, so my plans explode.
Yes. For I'm going to be going for trees.
I
Because
promise
I want to flip them.
I will give you as many trees as you want.
Yes.
Which is probably 0. Okay, I have no lampposts, so I'm still gonna go for the trees.
Yeah.
And sorry.
Thank you.
So
I-
lampposts either way.
So
Yes, a lamppost or a lamppost. Well, I will go for a lamppost, obviously.
I might as well do this and get those out of the way.
Yeah, at least when everyone knows what we're trying to do. Okay, the animals.
I might as well because it gives me 3 points right off the bat.
I'm going to go for stars, I think. And I'll give you the choice. I don't know if you want to go double trees or not.
I'm not gonna Me, yeah, no, I'm not gonna put
Not all
everything.
your eggs in
Not
one
all my-
basket.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I think I'm gonna go for this sentiment.
I think it would attract too many people.
Yes.
Hopefully I will get a rose. Ooh. Doesn't look like it. But there is a snake. I think I'll go for a snake.
Yeah, you can wait a little bit before
It's
you
a
get
bit
the
of a
roses.
pity you didn't go for lampers.
Yeah, it did be
Yeah,
perfect.
that's true.
Yeah.
But
Especially when your nickname is Lamppost Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, well, weirdly enough, I'll take the tree. Because he has 2 beige sheep.
Yes.
And now everybody's going to want to
Give you a
my
tree,
planet,
yeah.
But, actually, and you'll choose. You'll
But
get to
yes,
choose
you
next.
have no choice later.
Yeah.
Tell yourself that.
It makes no odds to me, so yeah, do that.
You have no problem.
Oh, snake, thank you. It's a good one.
Not to mention it has 3 lampposts on it as well.
Ah, yes.
Okay, well,
Another beige sheep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which can't flip.
We both are volcano anyways.
and, you have the box. You.
I don't care.
Chantal will pick next.
I will go for the one which hasn't got a volcano on it. That at least gets me a
I
point.
happen to have a beige sheep. So, I think I will
Get the last
go
one
for
of
the
the four in the
center.
middle.
Yeah. Oh, and the snake. That's really nice. I think I'll go for the snake.
Yeah, makes sense.
Are you going to be one or? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So weirdly, I'm not going to take the tree.
Yeah,
I don't
shocking
really
that.
want to take the volcano
well, you know
either,
that
so
someone
I'm
owns
just
the
going to take
tree.
that.
Yes.
And I'll let Glenn do what he wants to do.
Oh, that's not what I
It's
expected actually.
nice. Yeah.
I wanted the tree.
Yeah, but this is worth
I
9
have to
points
flip
to me. That's
Yes,
only
yeah.
worth 2.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so I get first pick?
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first time.
How does it feel?
Yeah, I know, it's amazing.
Oh no, that doesn't feel amazing.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be going for one of the tree ones. And since they're going to flip, I might as well pick one which doesn't have anywhere else. Go for that one. And then I will, let's see, I'll go over here. So you've got the chance to decide to be nice or nasty.
Well, I would definitely go for one more sheep if I don't
One
have.
flip,
Also,
two
I have a
flip.
box now.
3 flip, because I've got 3 of the trees.
Yeah. And that's my first tree.
I think I will give Glenn the chance to be nice or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
It's nice.
Yay! Cool. Whew. And I have the next bit.
Yes.
Weirdly, I don't think I'm gonna pick a tree.
No. Not unless you
Except
got
if
4
I
of them.
actually.
Yes, we may have
So
to.
let's see. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
There's
this
a
is-
rose there.
Yeah. This is one we didn't mind if he was last because he was always going to be safe.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go for the volcano.
Yeah.
And take the beige.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Well, it's 3 points, so yeah.
I think I'm gonna give the next choice to someone who doesn't have the rose. So Glenn.
Yes.
Do you have the 2 coins?
Oh, decisions. Star, but it gets me a volcano. Ah, no, so I definitely don't want that one. And well, it makes no odds if you get it or not.
Yeah. But I get first pick.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if there's a rose, I will have it.
Yeah, and it's towards the point of the game where you actually want to get one.
Well, it doesn't look like there is any.
Nope.
But there is a box. I think I'm gonna have to go for the box.
Yes.
Sounds
Well, that's
reasonable.
the
Box.
a sheep is in the box. The person who did the game couldn't. The aviator couldn't draw sheep very well, so he ended up drawing
As
boxes.
you might realize.
Yeah, and he said, "Aha, the sheep is really good, and it's in the box." And Little Prince went, "Yay!"
And you can notice that he was aware of the needs of the sheep because there are little holes.
Oh, so You think, oh, you do any? Well, you see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be nice to you, Glenn, because that gives you lots more points. But in response, I assume I go next pick, yeah?
You can try.
Oh, yeah, but Glenn's more honest than most. So he will actually keep to it.
Glenn
Like,
lost.
yeah, well, other people at the table, perhaps.
I will remember this.
Yes.
So,
See, that's the way it goes, you know. So I'm not going to want that. It's going to be one of these, and you. Oh, actually, you don't really care so much. You've already got your sheep. I'll go for that one.
Of course.
And then,
I don't care much for these ones, but I
well, if I
want
make
the
sure you're
boxes.
last, will you at least give me a second pick?
You've got so many debts
Maybe.
everywhere.
I've got debts everywhere, okay?
I'm going to take the one that doesn't have a volcano.
oh, and so now I have the maximum volcano, don't I? Because you have 4, and I have 5.
Yes.
But it can change.
Okay, so let's go. Actually, I'll go for these ones
Yes.
because, as I suspected, it's full of trees. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the rose. There's no advantage to me, but there is no volcano and no trees.
Yes. Makes sense.
I suppose it does.
And I will give next week to Andrew because I promised.
See. So, actually, none of them helped me that
I'm
much.
happy with either.
Neither of them. That's probably the best for me. And then, I'll make sure you get last pick, Glenn.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go for... Oh dear, I think I'm going to play safe.
Yes.
Even if, because we don't know how many trees are going to be in the last two.
So, how many roses have you got?
You made
How many
Glenn
what?
flip then.
Roses. Oh, you haven't got any.
No,
Oh.
by playing it safe, you
Yeah.
actually made Glenn flip. He has now 3 trees.
Oh, that's nasty. He's not gonna. He's gonna remember
So-
that.
So playing safe was actually
Playing safe for me.
yeah.
Playing safe for you, playing mean for others.
Yes. It's
Oh,
a terrible game. Very violent.
Yes.
Le petit prince n'est pas très gentil.
Mm.
The little prince is actually not.
Children's
I
stories.
suppose it means trees aren't bad for me now, though.
No.
Yeah, now they're not really danger. Well, they are for other people.
I would like a tree actually.
That's worth 7 points.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's the best of them. Put that one there. And then I'll make sure Agathe has the first pick.
Yeah, has the last pick on trees.
Boxes. I don't trust
No.
trees. I know this is.
Oh, that's horrible.
So it's the second person that
You only got one
she
tree at
has
the moment, so...
That is terrible. Terrible.
terrible. It's not even making me flip any volcano. That's that's the best one. Okay, so I've got a pick.
See?
Ah,
See
Oh,
so many
oh,
trees?
I would definitely like one of those.
I need to be safe.
A second or even a third
so
pick.
now
I'd be
I
happy.
don't have a snake anymore. I don't. I don't have. Yes, I still have banana.
I'll
so
have the volcano so you don't have to if you want.
I will need the snake.
And you do need a tree.
I'll take that. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should probably leave the volcano to Chantal.
Yeah.
So that we both have a minus.
Yeah. If you give me next pick, I'll do that.
Yeah, I kind of wanted the volcano because it's worth
Oh yeah, because you have the
several
answers
points
here.
for me.
Oh, are you wanting? No, you've already got a snake.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. Yes, you
Oh, is it only
have.
one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only one.
So having more
Oh, it's
doesn't
not
help.
per. Okay.
So you would need at least one snake, one sheep, one whatever.
Yeah, it's not per.
You actually need the elephant.
I had an elephant, but it
Yeah,
went
you
away,
figure so.
unfortunately. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Even though it's not get you loads of points, I do need to go for this. So I can go flip that over, flip that one over.
Well, I get her 7 instead of 14.
That's
Yes,
that.
exactly.
That might.
Because you would have given me the 3, I would have scored 14 instead of 7. Instead, I score 4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mistake, so.
But I think the flipping might have got me.
Yeah, and now we count.
But now
Yes.
also you have the more volcano, because I thought we would
that's
be
true.
equality, but actually no.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 volcanoes. So that's 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 for me.
I think I have 43.
Yeah. We've got 8 and then 8 again for there.
Oh, yeah. 51. 51.
You've got, have you got every animal?
Yep.
So that's 12. And then you've got how many lampposts? Or signposts?
Well, I don't know. I have sheep, which is bad.
Yeah. You
So
have a
it's
snake.
Yeah.
You have,
No, I got each of those. I just don't have a brown.
it doesn't matter as long as you've got any sheep. So you've got 12 points from that.
Yeah.
That gets you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 and 11, 23. And 8 and 8.
16. 37.
38.
30.
Oh.
Bottom last. Yeah.
It's because if I hadn't had the volcano,
Yes, yeah.
I would have. How many rings do you have then?
You're right. Plus 12.
So I've got 30.
Plus 12,
Now I snuck it by
38.
1. So you got 38.
Yeah,
And you got
definitely.
4,
Yeah,
5,
30.
6,
Oh,
7,
39.
48, 49. I think. So it's 16.
Yep.
Yep.
Plus 12.
28.
28. I keep
29,
I
30,
keep
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
Yeah.
39, 40. Oh no, you don't have
I don't
one.
have
You
the
have
seven.
You got 39.
I keep counting wrong somewhere.
So I believe we've both drawn for first place, Glenn.
Yes.
Yay!
I've got no idea what the tiebreaker is, or if there even is one.
I don't think there is actually.
I've got a feeling. It's the sort of game where we'd say, yeah, you're
Yeah.
both winners. Sort of thing. Well, you
Because I know
don't know.
that in time on volcanoes, if like,
Oh, yeah.
the
Well, we
same
both have-
amount.
Oh, no,
yeah, maybe
I have,
volcanoes.
I have
are
one, you have
yeah,
two.
actually. And you also tie on, yeah, on volcanoes.
No. Doesn't even say.
Mm-hmm. There might be something at the very end, like the last page.
No, it's 2 players.
Well, let's pretend it's volcanoes.
Yes.
And I win.
Yeah. Oh, because you only got one.
One.
I thought you had 2. Oh yes,
That's
an elephant.
That's not. Let's call it a draw. Cool. Well, thanks for the game. Yeah, very good.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.